My first guest is the author of 2 books, Enter Talking and Still Talking. She is not surprisingly the host of a successful nationally syndicated talk show now in its 3rd year. Let's welcome Joan Rivers. Joan! Nice to see you, dear.
And you can add one more to the list. You have me on.
Now, you don't do David's show?
No, because David is owned by Carson.
Oh.
I was booked and then I was canceled.
And something happened between you and Johnny? I almost ceramic poisoned my own skull doing that spit take.
They always, they interview me, they still come up with that same question. So you want to talk about, like 5 years ago, who cares? You know what I mean? It's like, but I have lots of regards, and everyone, we have the same...
yeah, we're with the same company, the Chicago Tribune.
Managing us, and, or sponsoring us. And my advice to you, because I've been asking around, and I told you this already, is listen, right? Don't ever try to top a guest. Be very kind, be very gentle, and when you go in the audience, lock your wallet away, because otherwise you'll screw up a
Crowds
joke.
are tough.
And no, and get political. Do you have anybody political on?
We're going to have Susan Faludi tonight. She's she's a feminist author.
Yeah, but not. I had Jan Quayle on.
Oh, you did?
Mistake.
Why?
Why?
Well, I would think it would be like I would think it would be like shooting clay pots, man. It was just Huh?
Some people carry a condom in their wallet. He came out holding a condom with his wallet in it. You know, the guy is just confused. It's so sad. And you don't want to make jokes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because, you know, he's great looking and everything. And backstage, the aides were saying to him, like, act presidential, act presidential. So he threw up. And you go, that's just... That's sad.
Was Meryl with him? Was Marilyn with him?
She's pretty.
Yeah?
No, you want to know something? No wonder politicians cheat. Look at their wives. Have you ever seen a politician whose wife wasn't a bow wow? I mean, think about it. Think of one.
Well, Jack Kennedy.
Only Jackie Kennedy. Only. Oh, come on, Barbara Bush, a nice lady, but would you want to get her in the sack, Barbara Bush, the truth?
Oh,
even if the pearls were real.
If I had to do it for my country. Duty called. Poor
Clinton, can you blame him? I mean, it's just...
Well, to me, Clinton's mistress was not as pretty or as attractive as his reporting
wife
mistress.
Is nice.
Yeah, she seems nice and
bright. She has that one eyebrow. Oh, you want to go like, look out! Ow, I'm sorry, that's your eyebrow. She looked like Brooke Shields used to look, remember? You used to, Brooke, there's something crawling. Oh, no, it's your eyebrow. And it's just Quayle was just very strange, you know, very, very... And then the whole thing, they say, was drinking backstage, but they all drink. You know what I mean?
Wait, Quayle was drinking?
Yes! What? He kept missing his mouth, though.
He wasn't. It was just his pacifier.
But they all drink. Even the wives drink.
Yeah.
Mamie Eisenhower, may she rest in peace. Oh, they used to say it was ear trouble. She couldn't hear them say you've had enough. I mean, this one was like... If they woke her up 30 years later, she still couldn't pass a breath test. I mean, it was...
I can't believe we're putting kicks in on Mamie Eisenhower. And you know that Mary Todd Lincoln, what a bitch.
I did my homework.
We'll be right back with Joan Rivers, folks, right after this. Welcome back. Oh, your daughter's in a play?
My daughter's in a play. It opens tonight. It's called Eat Your Heart Out, and it's at the Court Theater in West Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. She's in the play, or she's
in the play? There it is, Melissa. No, wow. She's in it. Yeah, I'm so proud.
Are you going over right after
I'm going right
this?
over. I'm going to be there all 3 nights. Oh, sure.
Now, I thought she was going to work on this show. Weren't you going to call?
She was going to work on your show, but
she's an actress.
She's an actress, too, and she got the part in the play. And, you know, everyone wants to be an actress.
Right,
you know?
right.
And she's making it on her own, not sleeping around, you know, the whole thing. She has a friend. You know, it doesn't. It's every generation you think it changes. Nothing changes. You know that. I had my friend Heidi Abramowitz, which was, a tramp. Oh, an old tramp. We won't go into her anymore. But she used to give Frankfurt as pet names. I mean, just like, the lowest. And Melissa has a friend who's a tramp, but she's a Jewish princess from New York, and they don't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you say to a guy, I'm wearing this fur coat and nothing else. That's what you gotta say. Not, I'm wearing a fur coat and nothing else. Wait till you see what I'm gonna do to you tonight. I mean, the guys don't want to show up. So she's like a lonely tramp.
Yeah, right there. That's it. Harder.
You're the best. You're the best. You're my king.
Wow.
Just not making it.
Just hearing it, I need a drink.
See, but because I'm dating now, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, are you in love or you're just dating?
You at this age.
No, you don't want to fall in love again?
They're not alive. I mean, they show up in a hearse. You should go to my house. You have a hickey, the teeth are attached. I mean, it's terrible. You don't know because you're married. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only good thing is at this age with these old men that I go out with. I'm lousy in bed, but they forget. So they think they had a good time. They say, that was great. A minute before they're going, ugh. But they just forget. It's terrific.
Well, you must not. You're trumping this up to be a little worse than it is, though, because you look so beautiful now. You look great.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But not great. Well, all women, everybody tries to look good. Have you ever met anybody that said, I'm leaving my house, I want to look crappy? I think I'll put that on and make me look ugly. Everybody wants to look good, and they try their best. They do. Everybody in California, I came out in People magazine. They're all having their face lifted. You know that.
Yeah.
My neighbor was Marlene Dietrich. She had it pulled. Now she's very old, but I used to watch her when I was growing up. Pulled and snipped and pulled. They took all the extra skin. They made another woman walk right beside her. It was wherever she went, this little Marlene walked right next to her.
But now, didn't TV Guide, did that cover bother you, or?
No, because it was during Sweeps Week.
Always the pragmatist, Joan.
Any publicity is great.
Yeah,
in business.
but it had you remember it had half
a face that looked terrible, and then a half a face that looked great. So I just hoped all my friends saw this half, But you try to look good, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
I went back to a class reunion.
Well, you don't want to tell
Which one? I graduated from college. You want to get depressed? 1958.
Wow.
Yeah. When were you
study
born?
Numbers or letters?
I still have the papyrus that I was born on.
The Sanskrit reed.
Yeah. You know how sad it is when your friends are dying of natural causes?
Oh, Jesus.
Up to now they were hit by cars.
Right.
Now they just say, they've gone, God bless them.
He just passed on comfortably in his sleep. It was his time. Hey, wait a second. He was my younger man.
When I die, I want to be cremated. I have my ashes scattered in the face of my agent. Just thrown right in. Joan's dead, USOB. Wow.
Now, how's the recession hit in New York? You live back. I miss New York. I'm out here.
It's bad. The hookers are doing layaway plans. It's rough.
You like it back there?
I love it. Oh, it's the best thing in the world. Except I have my dogs with me. I have my little dog, Spike, and I have two big dogs, and they have the pooper scooper law.
Mm-hmm.
Where you clean up, you know about this? They have in California. You clean up after the dogs, and you get $100 fine or a day in jail, which their discretion. So I don't mind cleaning up after Spike, because it's like a little Tootsie Roll, But the big ones, come on, Shovel City. So I figure, first time a cop stops me, I'll just pretend I did it. And think about it. There's no law, Dennis. If you can go to the bathroom on the street, you just go, hello, officer, nice day. And they'll never know.
I like the logic. I haven't heard.
But New York is crazy. Mm-hmm. I have a house. You lived there originally. Did you give up your apartment?
I lived there for 6 years. I kept an apartment there,
keep
but
it.
just in case.
Yes.
Just in case.
Yes. You should, or if there's an earthquake, you can slide right back there, from here. That's.
But you were in New York in its glory days.
Yeah.
I hear those old stories about you and Pryor and Carlin and Woody in the Village. That must have been
all sitting, all unknown, on a bench, waiting to go on, and there'd be Richard Pryor and me and George Carlin and Woody and Bill Cosby and Lily Tomlin. I mean, it was incredible. All of us waiting, can we try to be funny? It was incredible times.
And
I don't know what happened to any of them, but that's and the nice thing was one time about 7 years after we all hit, we all went out to dinner together.
Yeah.
You know? And everybody could reach for the check. You know how nice that is? Nobody did, but
but they could have. The potential was there.
What are you all, a bunch of Venus de Milos? But nobody reached for the check.
Yeah.
But that's the nice part, that we all did well together.
Well, Joan, good to see you again.
Oh,
You look
good to
great.
see
And
you.
good luck
Thanks.
on your daughter's
Good luck
play
on you.
tonight. Say hi to her. We'll be right back. Thank you. Joan Rivers, folks.